Hello everyone, welcome to our English class. Today we will do the explanation of Unit-8, The Visitor, Part-3. As we have already did the explanation till para number 32, we'll continue from para number 33. That's it. What if they decided to search our rooms as well? Now, here, Lesel's father was asking, what if those Nazi members search their rooms also? Do you have a better plan? He asked if he had a better plan also. She asked if he had a better plan when he questioned on her plan then. Correction. They did not have a minute. A knock was hammered into the door of 33 Hemel Street, and it was too late to move anyone anywhere. Now, in para number 35, it's being said that a minute was also not had also not passed. Suddenly, there was a knocking on the door of 33 Hamel Street. That was the address of Lesel's house. It's being said that they were just discussing about it, and uh, the moment was not passed, and at that time only there was a knocking at the door. Open up. Their heartbeats fought each other, a mess of rhythm. Now here it's being said that in this para number 37, it's being said that their hearts were running very fast because of nervousness, and they were afraid that what will happen now. On this day it was Papa who rose to the occasion. He rushed to the basement door and threw a warning down the steps. When he returned, he spoke fast and fluent. Look up. Look, there is no time for. Rose the location means Papa put his panic aside and dealt with the situation calmly. Now it's being said here that um, at that moment when the Nazis were knocking at the door, and all of them were afraid that what will happen next. It was the it was Lesel's father who who handled the situation, who put his panic aside and then started working accordingly. He just rushed towards the basement door and gave a warning sign to the person who was hiding inside the basement. Then he returned fast and started speaking in a fluent way. Look, there is no time for tricks. We could distract him 100 different ways. But there is only one solution. He eyed the door and summed up nothing. Now, in this para number 38, it's being said that his father, when he returned back from the basement, he started talking. He started talking fluently, and it meant nothing at that time. That was not the answer Rosa wanted. Her eyes widened. Nothing. Are you crazy? The knocking resumed. Papa was strict. Nothing. We don't even go down there. Not a care in the world. Now here in para number 39 and 40, it's being said that when when Lesel's father said that go Lesel's father said that there are 100 different ways, but there is only one solution. He eyed towards the door. Means he was uh, trying to give a kind of hint to his family, to his wife Rosa. He was giving hint by eyeing by looking at towards the door. But Rosa did not understand, and Rosa widened her eyes and then asked again, "Nothing, are you crazy?" She asked him again. Papa was strict to nothing, and he started saying that we don't go there, go down there, not a care in the world. He meant to say that um, that they did not go down the basement. Para number 41. Everything slowed. Rosa accepted it. Clenched with distress, she shook her head and proceeded to answer the door. Now, in para number 41, it's being said that at that moment everything was slowed down and Rosa accepted what Leslie's father was saying, and then she clenched with distress. Clenched with distress means tensed with fear and anxiety. She was very tensed at the time, but still she shook her head and proceeded towards the door to answer it. Now let's move on further. Para number 42. Leslie, Papa warned. Just stay calm, understand? Yes, Papa. She tried to concentrate on her bleeding leg. Aha. Para number 45. At the door, Rosa was still asking the meaning of this interruption when the kindly party man noticed Leslie. The maniac football player. He grinned. How's the knee? You don't usually imagine the Najis being too chirpy. But this man certainly was. He came in and made as if to crouch and view the injury. Does he know? Leslie thought. Can he smell we are hiding a Jew? Now, in para number 42 to 46, it's being said that Leslie's father warned her that she should keep herself calm and concentrate on herself. So she started concentrating on her bleeding leg and started uh, acting as if it was hurting a lot. And in para number 45, it's being said that Rosa, who went to open the door, she was still asking why they have interrupted and why the that Nazi party was at the door. What did they want? But the person, one of the members who was a Nazi, he saw Leslie's knee bleeding and said that that maniac football player he was showing a grin, and he said that he also asked Leslie how her knee was, and he now here Leslie was thinking that usually the Nazis are not so chirpy as this person was with who was talking with her, who was who was worried about how her knee was. Chirpy means cheerful and lively. Usually, here Leslie is thinking that usually the Najis are not so cheerful and lively that they will ask about somebody's wound or something. But this person really was. He came in and made as if to crouch. Made as if to crouch means seemed as if he was about to bend himself and view the injury. Does he know? Leslie thought. Now, in para number 46, Leslie was thinking to herself that does that person know? Or he can smell that we are hiding a Jew. Para number 47. Papa came from the sink with a wet cloth and soaked it onto Leslie's knee. Does it stink? His silver eyes were caring and calm. The scare in them could easily be mistaken as concern for the injury. Now, here, para number 47 tells us that Lesel's father went and brought back a wet cloth, and then he soaked Lesel's knee. And as he was concerned and careful about, he was a little bit worried, and that worriness could be seen in his eyes. But though at that time, at that moment, that scared, that scaredness, or we can say that anxiety, could be mistaken as the concern for the injury. Rosa called across the kitchen. It can't sting enough. Maybe it will teach her a lesson. Now, here in para number 48, it's being said that as Lesel's father asked her, "Does it sting?" Then Rosa, who was standing in the kitchen, she called from there that it can't sting enough, and now this wound will teach her a lesson. The party men stood and laughed. "I don't think this girl is learning any lesson out there, Frau Haberman. I think she teaches lessons to all those boys. Am I right, young girl?" Now, in this last para number 49, it's being said that uh, that member of Nazi party who was standing close to them, he started laughing and he said that, "I don't think that this girl is learning any lesson right now. I think that uh, I think that she teaches lesson to all those boys." And she um, and that person asked Lessel to uh, to give her a reply as if he was right or not. Now moving on to our para number 50, let's read it. Papa shoved the cloth into the injury, and Lessel winced rather than answer. It was Hans who spoke. Quite sorry to the girl." There was the discomfort of silence then, and the party men remembered this purpose. "If you don't mind," he explained, "I need to inspect your basement just for a minute or two to see if it's suitable for a shelter." Now, in para number 41, 51, it's 50 and 51, it's being said that Papa shoved means pushed roughly the cloth on the injury, and Lessel winced. Winced means made a noise or facial expression that showed that she was in pain and trying to hide. Now, here in this para number 50, it's being said that as her father was treating the injury, she was showing that she was in pain. It was Hans who spoke. Quite sorry to the girl at that time. Hans said sorry to the girl because um, he was hurting her. Then there was the discomfort of silence at that time. The party men remembered his purpose of coming to their house. He asked them if they don't mind if he just inspect the basement uh, for shelter. Para number 52. Papa gave Lesel's knee a final tap. "You'll have a nice bruise there, too." Lesel. Casually, he acknowledged the man above them. "Certainly. First door on the right. Please excuse the mess." Now, in para number 52, it's being said, after giving final dab to Lesel's knee, he said that you'll get a nice bruise there. There means on her knee. Then he replied to the um, Nazi member that he can check the room, and he um, gave the direction towards the room. He said that that basement is first door to the right, and he also said that please excuse the mess. He indicated, actually in this line he indicated the man that the basement has lot of mess in it. Now that's all for today. Thank you and have a good day.